Since 2006, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has been dumping billions of dollars a year into Africa through what they call the Green Revolution, which is supposed to build agricultural infrastructure to help produce more food and feed more people. But there was recently a summit held in Rwanda where leaders from Africa and all around the globe came together to say that the Green Revolution has failed. A progress report released by the Gates Foundation themselves also said that the Green Revolution has failed to meet any of its promises. Essentially, small African farmers were being given credit, meaning a loan from a bank that they'd have to pay back with interest, in order to buy farming equipment from Western multinational corporations, who, wouldn't you know it, Bill Gates owns shares in. African policy experts say that chemicals in the fertilizer was ruining the soil, and farmers unable to pay back their loans were being trapped in debt by Western banks. One of them called it a second phase of colonization. Gates responded by donating $200 million more and saying we need more fertilizer. I figured I'd cover this since I just did an article related to it. But Vladimir Putin has promised to provide free fertilizer to developing nations. And as I said here, this is probably a response to the recent summit in Rwanda, which was barely covered by Western media, except for Midwestern marks, because we're goated with the sauce. That's what my college kids say, at least. But anyways, many agricultural and health policy experts from Africa and around the globe came together at this summit to criticize Bill Gates' Green Revolution, which was a philanthropic or charitable initiative headed up by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And they said it was to develop agricultural infrastructure in Africa to feed people. But according to policy experts at this recent summit in Rwanda, all they've really done is poison the African soil and debt trap African farmers. So it's unlikely that old Vladimir is doing this out of the goodness of his own heart. It's to say F you to the West and to try and build alliances with countries who the West is trying to colonize.